Hello. You are in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome. Today's recap is season 1, episode 116. Hey, do me a favor. Check out my playlist, and if you like my recaps, subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. Okay, let's see what's going on beyond the gates. We start off at Eva's hotel room. She's reading an online article about Barbara when Tomas knocks on the door, and she tells him that the letter was legit. It was concerning a trust fund for her long-lost grandmother, Barbara Mitchell, who was the fourth member of the Articulates. At the Dupree house, Anita tells Leslie that she set up a blind trust for Barbara's family all those years ago, and she's been contributing to it ever since. Leslie can't believe it, and of course she's thrilled to know that she'll be getting paid with Dupree money. I still don't know why Anita had to tell Leslie it was her money. At the hospital, Shanice asks Derek, "Are you ready for PT?" He says, "Why? I'm never gonna walk anyway." She tells him that's not what the doctor said. She says even if he's in a wheelchair, he can still have a good quality of life, so he agrees to go ahead with the physical therapy. Ashley asks Dr. Madison if it's possible that Derek can completely recover because his spinal cord wasn't severed. She says yes and no, because it was severely compressed. So it may be a possibility, but right now, Derek needs to concentrate on physical therapy. Andre comes by the hospital and tells Ashley that he heard about Derek, but she doesn't want to talk to him. He says he wants her to know that he's here for her. And then she tells him that he lied to her, and she saw him and Danny Dupree all over each other. Kat stops by the police station and asks Jacob what happened to the case against Leslie. Jacob says they can't directly tie Leslie to either of the incidents in the investigation. And Kat tells him it's really frustrating seeing Leslie get away with everything she did to Laura. Jacob tells her he can't do anything to help with the case anyway because his dad put him on desk duty. Eva tells Tomas she's trying to process finding her grandmother, but all Leslie cares about is the money. And Tomas says, "You're not like Leslie, you're a good person." And then she asks him about his relationship with Kat, and he says everything's fine. She says, "I'm glad everything's going good, but why did you come over?" He says he came to return a book. Yeah, okay. Over at the Duprees, Anita tells Leslie, "It's just about the money for you, isn't it?" Leslie says, "Because of you, my mother never had a chance to enjoy this money." And then she starts blaming Anita for Barbara's suicide again. But she's getting loud and getting in Anita's face. Anita says, "Stop. I've had enough. This conversation is over." She walks toward the door, and Leslie catches up to her. And Anita says, "You better get out of my face." But Leslie just keeps going, and by this time, she is yelling in Anita's face. And then, honey, Anita slaps the taste out of her mouth. Back at the hospital, Ashley tells Andre, "It never occurred to me that you would be sleeping with your aunt's sister." Andre explains what happened, and Ashley says she believes him, but her feelings have changed. She said it made her realize that she still loves Derek, and he needs her right now. Kat asks Jacob for advice on how to deal with the Tomas situation, and after teasing her about it, he says, "You just need to talk to your guy." He tells her intimacy changes. Sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's ice. It's about how you're feeling in the moment. Derek asks Shanice if they were dating, would she still want him after the accident? She says it wouldn't scare her off, and it won't scare Ashley off either. Back at the Dupree house, Vernon walks in and says, "What's going on?" And of course, Leslie says Anita attacked her. She says she's not going to press charges since it didn't work against Nicole. Anita tells Vernon, "I want that woman out of my house." But Leslie just keeps talking crazy, so Vernon throws her out. And then Anita says, "Vernon, I'm going to be sick." And that's how the show ended today, y'all. Ooh, that was a good one. Hey, if somebody tells you to get out of their face, you better listen. Anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out my playlist, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you on the next one. Bye.